Have you ever wondered what makes a high-value man attractive and admired in the eyes of women? In life, high-value men attract women not only with their appearance or outstanding achievements, but also with inner qualities full of allure and worth. These qualities, often referred to as virtues in Stoic philosophy, not only make them captivating, but also make women want to come back to them repeatedly. According to Stoicism, high-value men are not swayed by intense emotions. Instead, they know how to regulate and control their minds. This is not just a sign of inner strength, but also an indication of stability and confidence. Today, let's discuss 10 attractive qualities of a high-value man from a Stoic perspective. Once you understand these qualities, you will know how to become a man women admire and respect. You will be appealing to every woman and no longer worry about being ignored or rejected. Let's build a community of kindness by subscribing to Stoicism for Success right now and sharing it with those you wish to see live with kindness and strength like us. Let's spread these positive values together. Number 1, he doesn't desperately seek her attention. Imagine this scenario to understand an important Stoic principle applied to relationships. Picture two people, one constantly texting her, asking about her day and when they'll meet again, and the other focused on his own life, reaching out occasionally but meaningfully. Who do you think grabs her attention more? According to Stoic wisdom, it's the latter, the one who is not desperately seeking attention. From the Stoic viewpoint, peace and confidence are essential factors. A man with these qualities doesn't seek external validation by constantly trying to attract women's attention. Instead, he is confident in himself and his value, understanding that calm and steady presence is a natural draw. Women are often attracted to men who are self-assured and independent, as these qualities evoke an image of a partner who can offer a stable and meaningful relationship. Reflect on the classic story of Penelope from ancient mythology. Suitors surrounded her, each one more desperate than the last to win her affection. But it was Odysseus who, despite his distance and facing his own challenges, maintained his calm and dignity, ultimately winning her heart. This story reflects the Stoic ideal that true attraction comes from confidence and emotional independence, not from desperation or needing attention. A high-value man understands that if a connection with a woman doesn't develop, it's not a reflection of his inadequacy. He realizes that compatibility plays a significant role, and it's better to find someone where mutual respect and care naturally align. So, from a Stoic perspective, being indifferent to women's attention is not just a tactic, but a reflection of inner stability and self-worth. This not only makes him more attractive, but also leads to healthier and more authentic relationships. Number 2, he genuinely uplifts her. Genuinely uplifting someone is a profound expression of respect and appreciation, a practice highly regarded in Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches that the value of recognizing and affirming others' virtues and contributions is a way to foster mutual respect and strengthen personal relationships. A high-value man understands this principle and applies it in his interactions with women. Making a woman feel good about herself is not about shallow flattery or empty compliments, but rather sincere acknowledgement of her qualities and contributions. This could mean recognizing her intelligence in solving a complex problem at work, her kindness in facing a difficult situation, or the unique perspective she brings to discussions. These affirmations help her feel seen and valued for who she is, not just for her appearance or what she can offer. For example, instead of generic compliments like, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever met," which might feel insincere and exaggerated, a more impactful approach would be specific and heartfelt words like, "I truly admire the way you handled that situation with grace," or, "Your passion for your interests is genuinely inspiring." These compliments show that you are paying attention to her for who she is and what she does, not just for her appearance. The Stoic approach to relationships emphasizes the importance of authenticity and meaningful interactions. By focusing on sincere and thoughtful compliments, a man shows that he values a woman's inner qualities and strengths, aligning with the Stoic belief in the importance of virtue and character. Moreover, the way a man supports and uplifts a woman reflects his own qualities and integrity. By honoring her achievements and qualities, he not only helps boost her self-esteem, but also builds a relationship based on mutual respect and admiration. This creates a positive feedback loop in the relationship, where both parties feel encouraged and appreciated, leading to a stronger, more enduring bond. Number 3. He exudes confidence and steadiness in himself. Consider a familiar social situation. You're at a gathering and notice an interesting woman across the room. You're drawn to her but feel shy at the thought of approaching her. A high-value man who knows his worth and is confident in his identity would approach her without overly worrying about the possibility of rejection. This confidence is not only attractive, it's a key principle in Stoic philosophy, which teaches the importance of self-understanding and maintaining composure regardless of external circumstances. Stoicism emphasizes the value of self-awareness and resilience, qualities that are especially attractive in social interactions. A confident man knows his virtues and flaws and accepts them without arrogance or insecurity. This balanced self-view makes him approachable and attractive, as he neither boasts nor belittles himself. He approaches the woman not to prove anything, but because he genuinely wants to connect. For example, imagine a man, upon seeing a woman at a party, recalls the Stoic principle that some things are within his control and others are not. Approaching her is within his control. Her response is not. With this mindset, he can approach her calmly and confidently, prepared for any outcome. If she welcomes the conversation, that's wonderful. If not, he remains composed and moves on, knowing that rejection does not diminish his value. Women are often attracted to this type of confidence because it signals a stable and reliable partner, qualities that contribute to a healthy relationship. A confident man does not rely on others to shape his self-esteem. Instead, he finds it within himself through his actions and life philosophy. This not only makes him a desirable partner, but also a stronger, more dependable individual. Furthermore, Stoic confidence is appealing because it's not just about knowing one's worth. It's about being deeply rooted in one's values and principles. This depth is what truly attracts others. It's not superficial pride, but a deep-seated confidence that reflects one's true nature. In conclusion, displaying confidence and steadiness in oneself, as taught in Stoic philosophy, is not about impressing others or avoiding rejection. It's about being true to oneself. This authenticity and tranquility make a man attractive to women and enriches his interactions and relationships, allowing him to navigate life with peace and resilience. Number 4. He treats her as an equal, not as a queen. It may sound surprising, but true respect in a relationship comes from treating each other as equals, without elevating one above the other. This principle aligns well with Stoic ideals, which emphasize the importance of recognizing that all people are capable and worthy of respect without excessive adoration. A high-value man understands that treating a woman as a queen by placing her on a pedestal can actually backfire. Women, like men, want to be respected and valued for their strengths and capabilities, not to be pampered or idolized excessively. They wish to be recognized as competent individuals who can face life's challenges alongside their partners. Consider the example of a couple working together to improve their home. If the man assumes the woman constantly needs help or can't handle tools simply because of her gender, this is not only patronizing but also diminishes her role. Instead, acknowledging her abilities and treating her as a fully capable partner creates a healthier and more supportive relationship. According to Stoic ideals, Everyone possesses reason and virtue. Thus, a woman is just as capable of rational thought and action as a man. Treating her with respect as an equal reflects a deep understanding of the Stoic principle that virtue and wisdom are human qualities, not gendered ones. It's essential to clarify that treating a woman as an equal doesn't mean neglecting kindness or care. It means engaging with her as a genuine partner, with her own perspectives, strengths, and weaknesses, just as one would want to be treated. This mutual respect is something many women desire, not to be saved or admired from afar, but to be treated sincerely and with respect as an integral part of a shared life. Therefore, a high-value man who treats a woman as an equal rather than a fragile queen aligns with Stoic values and fosters a deeper, more authentic connection. Number 5. He listens deeply. In Stoic philosophy, the art of listening is valued not just as a social skill, but also as an ethical requirement. Truly listening goes beyond simply hearing words. It includes understanding, empathy, and deeply thoughtful responses. Engaging closely with others is a practice Stoicism believes helps enhance wisdom and promotes meaningful human relationships. When a man listens to a woman attentively, he is not just processing her words, but also attuning to her emotions, thoughts, and underlying messages. This type of listening shows that he values her not only as a speaker, but as a person. This means giving her space and respect to express herself fully, without interruptions or judgments. Such genuine attention is what women often seek in a partner. Someone who not only listens, but also understands and appreciates them. Consider a situation where a couple discusses their future plans. If the man practices listening in the Stoic way, he would not just nod at her words, but would engage actively by asking thoughtful questions and reflecting on her feelings and aspirations. This approach not only makes her feel valued and understood, but also builds a foundation of trust and mutual respect, which are essential elements in any lasting relationship. Moreover, Stoicism advises that effective communication is not just the exchange of information, but also a connection with others on a deeper level. By listening with care and attention, a man shows that he is not just focused on his own views, but genuinely interested in his partner's thoughts and emotions. This quality makes him a desirable companion because it demonstrates empathy and a willingness to engage in a relationship beyond surface interactions. Listening with both ears and heart, as Stoics might say, nurtures a sense of presence and attentiveness that allows the other person to feel trusted and understood, thereby deepening the connection and enriching their shared life. Let's come together to support our community. If you are a kind person, please hit the like button on this video and leave some energetic comments to spread positive vibes. Together, we can make a difference. Number 6. He radiates passion for life and adventure. An essential aspect that makes someone attractive is the passion and vitality they bring to life. Qualities admired in Stoic philosophy, albeit to a more moderate degree. Stoicism encourages living fully and embracing life's experiences, aligning with the idea of a spirit of adventure. A man who embodies this spirit in his daily actions and attitudes becomes lively and dynamic, naturally attracting others who also long to share those rich experiences. For example, imagine a man planning a date that goes beyond the typical dinner and movie to an activity like hiking to a scenic spot or exploring a new city together. These experiences are not only enjoyable, but also create memories, showing that he values meaningful moments rather than sticking to the usual, often passive activities. He's not merely seeking thrills, but is genuinely open to the full range of life's experiences. A man with a true adventurous spirit and a passion for life brings a vibrant energy to a relationship, inviting his partner on a shared journey that's not just about excitement, but also about exploring the world and themselves along the way. This not only makes him attractive, but also a wonderful companion for anyone who values depth, growth, and a zest for life with an active and purposeful mindset. Number 7. He is always honest and communicates clearly. In Stoicism, honesty and acting true to one's nature are core elements of personal virtue and the foundation for any meaningful relationship. A high-value man sees honesty not only as an ethical choice, but as a practical one. Women, like everyone, are often drawn to those who are sincere and transparent in their intentions and actions. They appreciate a partner who avoids mind games and ambiguity. This not only establishes an atmosphere of trust, but also creates a safe space where both sides feel valued and understood. Furthermore, honesty in a relationship reflects a person's respect for themselves and their partner. It shows that the man is not just concerned with surface interactions, but is sincerely seeking a genuine connection. For instance, if a conflict arises, an honest man will face it directly, rather than hiding his dissatisfaction or trying to manipulate the situation. This approach not only helps resolve issues, but also builds long-term trust. To attract and maintain a relationship with a woman of depth, demonstrating honesty and reliability is essential. Standing firm in his beliefs, keeping promises, and communicating sincerely are qualities that not only attract a quality partner, but also create a lasting and fulfilling relationship. This reflects the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with nature and virtue. Number 8. He knows how to make her laugh. In Stoicism, a philosophy that values well-being, laughter not only brings biological benefits, but also serves as a profound connection tool, bridging gaps and easing tensions between people. It reduces stress and alleviates tension, creating a lighter atmosphere where relationships can flourish. For a man embodying Stoic virtues, making a woman laugh is not just about humor for entertainment, but also an expression of a positive approach to life. The ability to bring laughter into a situation shows he is confident, cheerful, and respects the relationship. Humor isn't just present in easy times, it's also the smiles that shine through in challenging moments. A high-value man uses humor not just to attract, but to truly connect and build a bond with a woman. He understands that humor is a way of viewing life, a lens that makes challenges more bearable and joys more cherished. By integrating laughter into his relationship, he not only displays his capability, but also creates an atmosphere of connection, helping both people feel more comfortable and closer. Number 9. He demonstrates leadership and makes sound decisions. Stoic philosophy highly values proactivity and leadership through real-life examples. Assertiveness and decision-making are not just self-development elements, but also impact how one is perceived in relationships, especially from a woman's perspective, who appreciates confidence and leadership in a partner. When a man takes the lead in a situation, it's not to display control or dominance, but to show he can make thoughtful decisions and act accordingly. This shows not only that he's actively involved, but also that he wants to contribute and is enthusiastic about spending time together. This proactive approach aligns well with Stoic principles, as Stoicism doesn't endorse passivity, but encourages individuals to act with rational judgment and consistently pursue what they believe is right. This also applies to relationships. A man with Stoic-inspired leadership will make decisions based not only on his desires, but also on considering the impact on his partner. By leading and making things happen, a man embodies Stoic virtues like courage, practical wisdom, and justice. He acts courageously by accepting risks, uses wisdom to make intelligent choices, and ensures his actions are fair by considering their effect on his partner. This balanced leadership not only makes him an attractive partner, but also a reliable and respected individual. By displaying these qualities, he not only creates a strong, supportive relationship, but also exudes natural confidence and steadiness that attract others. Number 10. He doesn't fear losing a relationship. The fear of losing a partner can lead to controlling behaviors, clinginess, and ultimately drive the person away. The exact opposite of what is desired. Instead, Stoicism teaches the value of letting go, not in a detached sense, but to maintain one's identity and inner peace, even in the face of potential loss. This grounded approach shows self-confidence and self-respect, qualities that women find attractive. He doesn't play games or act distant on purpose. Rather, he's genuinely engaged in a vibrant and positive life. Women often find this appealing because it contrasts with desperation or dependence, showing a partner who values himself and respects his own needs, qualities that others will respect in turn. Stoicism also suggests that the fear of losing a relationship is an attachment that needs examination and understanding. A true relationship will not be based on desperation or fear, but on love and balance. This strength and balance are the factors that attract and sustain deep and meaningful relationships. That's all for today's discussion on the 10 attractive qualities of a high-value man from a Stoic perspective. We've explored qualities that not only help you stand out, but also create profound attraction with others, especially in how you build and maintain relationships. Remember, these qualities are not just about immediate attraction, but about building lasting, enduring relationships. Thank you for watching this video. Let's support our wonderful community by hitting subscribe and turning on notifications right now. Show everyone that you're living kindly by liking the video and sharing your experiences in the comments. Take action now to spread positive energy.